show. Listen closely. There's something moving in the spirit realm right now. Something unusual, unexplainable, but undeniable. And it has your name written all over it. Someone has been watching you. Not with envy. Not with judgment. Not even with curiosity. But with wonder. With reverence. With purpose. Because they saw something in you that no one else could. You didn't know it, but your life has been under divine surveillance. While you were questioning your worth, heaven was preparing someone to recognize your value. And now, they've seen it. A man, wealthy in the natural but empty in the spiritual, found himself drawn to you. Not because of what the world says you are, but because of what God has revealed about you in secret. You see, this man had everything, except peace. He had success, but no spiritual rest. So one night, desperate for something real, he whispered a simple prayer. God, show me something that matters. And in that quiet space, heaven responded. Not with lightning, not with thunder, but with a whisper. God whispered your name. Not your title. Not your follower count. Not your resume. But your true name. The name heaven calls you. The one that carries your assignment. Your legacy. Your oil. And from that moment, this man, this millionaire, couldn't shake the feeling. He didn't know who you were. But he felt your spirit. A strong yet gentle presence. A quiet fire. A soul that has wrestled with darkness but still shines. He kept seeing you in places that made no sense. Scrolling through a feed, your post would stop him. Sitting in meetings, your face would flash in his memory. Driving alone, he'd feel a presence in the car, and your name would rise in his heart. He thought he was losing his mind. But in reality, he was gaining spiritual sight. God was showing him what others missed. What even you doubted at times. That you carry something eternal. And the time has come for you to be seen. My dear child, you've walked through years of being underestimated. You've sat at tables where your wisdom was ignored. You've supported others while no one supported you. You've cried in silence while applauding others loudly. But heaven saw it all. Every sacrifice. Every hidden seed. Every silent yes when no one was watching. And now, you are being revealed. This is not a reward for popularity. This is a reward for purity. You didn't push your way forward, heaven is pulling you forward. Because God says, the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. This man, this millionaire, isn't coming to save you. He's coming to recognize you. To honor what God placed inside you. to open a door that no man can shut. Because your value was never in what you did, it was in who you are. You were hidden for a season. Not to be punished, but to be protected. God had to keep you in obscurity, so your oil wouldn't be stolen. Your anointing wouldn't be polluted, and your heart wouldn't be hardened. You were preserved, sealed, guarded by angels, because your assignment is too rare, too holy, too heaven-designed to be mishandled. And now, you are being revealed. The man God whispered your name to, he's not just wealthy. He's strategic. And when he believes in someone, doors fly open. But this isn't just about open doors. It's about divine connection. This is heaven aligning your life with someone who sees you. Not the broken version. Not the filtered version. But the called version. They see the leader in you. The fire in you. The call in you. Because God showed it to them. He showed them your strength. He showed them the warfare you've survived. He showed them the nights you spent in tears, asking God, when will it be my time? And now, child of God, the answer has arrived. It is your time. The ones who walked past you are about to walk back to you. The ones who laughed at your dreams are about to witness them unfold. The ones who didn't choose you are about to realize God already did. And heaven's choice overrides man's rejection. You've been seeing the signs, the repeated numbers, the random chills when you pray, the people bringing up your name in rooms you never entered. It's not a coincidence. It's confirmation. This moment was predestined. This connection was orchestrated. This millionaire didn't just notice you, he was assigned to you. Because heaven is using him to fulfill a prophecy over your life. Not to glorify him, but to glorify God. The wealth, the influence, the access. They're just the tools. You are the vessel. And God has chosen this hour to honor the quiet battles you fought. To reverse the rejection. To restore your name. To reward the faith that refused to die. My child, this is divine visibility. What once was hidden is now being lifted. Not by force, but by favor. Your light is too bright to be dimmed. Your voice is too anointed to be silenced. Your calling is too urgent to be delayed any longer. Heaven is backing you. The angels are surrounding you. And destiny is aligning before your eyes. You may feel like nothing changed, but trust me. In the Spirit, everything just changed. God is lifting you before eyes that carry influence. Because it's time the world sees what heaven has always known. That you are chosen. You are powerful. And you are ready. There's a reason this message found you today. There's a reason your heart is pounding right now. There's a reason you feel tears forming even as you listen. It's because your spirit knows. This word is for you. You were never forgotten. You were never ignored. You were being prepared for greatness. Now the stage is set. The light is shifting. And your name is being spoken with honor. My child. Heaven is watching. Your angels are positioned. And the one who saw what others couldn't, he's already on his way. Type 777 in the comments if you know this word was sent for you. And if your spirit is stirred, if your heart feels led, you may sow a seed of faith, not out of pressure, but out of alignment. Because this is a prophetic moment. And prophetic moments respond to prophetic action. But whether you give or not, hear this loud and clear. God has called you visible. He has called you valuable. And He has called you victorious. You're not waiting anymore. You're walking into it. Share this word with someone else who needs to remember that their time is coming too. Because when God gets ready to elevate His child, He makes sure the whole room watches. And guess what? They're about to watch you rise. And when God decides to shift your life, He doesn't ask for permission. He doesn't wait for the world to approve. He just moves. Because when God opens a door, no one can shut it. Not the people who left. Not the bosses who overlooked you. Not the ones who said you were too much or not enough. This is divine recompense. He is sending those who can see your oil. Not to use it, but to protect it, to honor it, to support what God has placed inside of you. Don't be surprised if old pain starts to resurface, because it's only being brought up to be healed once and for all. What used to make you cry will soon become the very reason others find hope. Your scars are becoming signs. Your tears are becoming testimonies. Your silence is turning into supernatural sound. And hear this. You are not a charity case. You are not a project. You are a prophetic solution. What the millionaire saw was not your need, but your anointing. He was drawn not to your pain, but to your power. Because even though life tried to break you, you still carry glory. There's a grace on your life that cannot be taught. A fire in your soul that cannot be copied. A divine fingerprint on your destiny that makes you unmissable in the Spirit. God has placed you in front of divine watchers. People who can feel the weight of your calling even when you say nothing. People who see the royalty in your walk, even if your robe looks tattered. People who know you're crowned, even if life tried to convince you you were cursed. The one who was led to you is not here to compete. They are here to cover. They don't want your spotlight. They want to fuel your mission. Because they understand what few others did. That your calling is not for entertainment. It's for impact. God is raising you for nations. For families. For legacies. And the man who saw you. He was shown you because he has the keys to help unlock the next chapter. Not as your answer, but as part of heaven's alignment. Because God will use those in high places to elevate those who've been faithful in low ones. He will cause kings to bow to those with clean hearts. He will cause men with wealth to partner with those with wisdom. He will flip the script in a single moment. And this is that moment. You've wondered why you've been so restless lately. Why your spirit has been waking you up at odd hours. Why you've felt both excitement and fear at the same time. It's because your destiny is knocking. And you can't answer this door the same way you answered the last one. This one requires faith. This one requires boldness. This one requires alignment. So prepare your heart. Clear your space. Remove the doubt. Forgive quickly. Obey swiftly. Because when the invitation comes, you won't have time to second guess. You'll have to move. God is moving suddenly in this season. And your suddenly is closer than you think. Right now, behind the scenes, people are mentioning your name in prayer rooms, in boardrooms, in conversations you didn't initiate. That's divine visibility. That's supernatural favor. That's the fruit of being faithful in the dark. You've mastered obedience in silence. Now you're about to walk in miracles in public. Heaven is about to prove a point through your life. Every no you received was really a not yet from God. Every delay was not a denial. It was divine construction. You weren't waiting. You were becoming. Becoming the one who could carry the promise. Becoming the one who could steward the blessing. Becoming the one who doesn't just survive, but reigns. You've outgrown the old version of yourself. You've graduated in the Spirit. And now, the world is about to see who you really are. Royalty disguised as a servant. Power disguised as peace. Fire wrapped in grace. God is revealing you now. Because now, you won't lose yourself in the spotlight. Now, you'll point it back to Him. And for that, He can trust you with more. My dear child, let the tears fall. Let the past go. Let the new begin. This is your divine unveiling. What they couldn't see before, they will no longer be able to deny. Because the one who matters most, God, has already approved you. Heaven has stamped your name with favor. Angels are carrying your promise forward. And destiny is unfolding, moment by holy moment. Type 777 if this word confirmed what your spirit already knew. And if this message ignited something within you. Share it with someone you love. Let them know, they're next. You may also sow into this word as a prophetic act. Not to buy a blessing, but to honor what God has spoken over your life. Because this is not just inspiration. This is activation. You're not invisible anymore. You are seen. You are chosen. You are rising. And heaven is watching you walk boldly into the season you were born for. Sparkles, you are the one they didn't expect, but the one heaven always planned. Now, go where grace is calling you.